And the Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Florida State's return team didn't help matters out much there. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're gonna split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Seminoles are on the move. Back to throw, it's Daly. Fires downfield. And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a play by the defense. Coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last one. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback,
the quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Nebraska 7.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Dropping back, it's Daly. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
this is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Slips through the line. Can they catch him? So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers!
First and goal, you know what's coming, they know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead, get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bellamy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. First priority is to take care of the ball here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage, great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. They're lining up to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He locked up and held on to bring him down. The Noles headed quickly to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Dropping back, it's Daly. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Noles!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, he's
going to take a shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. First down here for the offense. Might as well give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry up. From the gun, the ground game. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! And the pummeling has started. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Back to throw, it's Daly, trying to get to it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit. The ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pass intercepted. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after that completion. The give out of the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Touchdown, Nebraska! And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Beebe. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play with the score.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Florida State, 7.
Back to throw, it's Daly. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, Florida State, 7.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking for a man. It's Daly. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. Puts him in the spinner and moves on. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The Huskers want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake, coming after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Nebraska.
This is a 3rd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete to the left. At the 45, on its way. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
On the run, it's Judkins. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Second down.
He's got it again. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse.